record, and we are live. Ahoy there, mates. Silverfire here today, and today I'm only here with Jay once more. Feeling like this is a common theme between us.
I know, right?
Anyways, a few announcements before we start diving on back into the heroes and villains. The first announcement, I am kind of pressed for time today, so we're not going to be doing like too long of a session. We're going to be doing a very quick session because I have some stuff to do outside of town, but it won't. It'll be about like 3:30 before I have to leave my time.
Uh, that's fine. The Hellraiser should take up the whole of this session.
It shouldn't take too long, but the thing that worries me is the something else that I have been planned for today.
Okay. So we just in case that happens, we just cut off by crashing our car.
I'm not that cruel.
No, it could be cool because once you crash your car in hell, now you have to do with a kind of dinghy to get out of hell, which could
Yeah,
make for a busy story.
which could easily
But
make like a decent story arc as far as the park goes. Second announcement: we won't be doing a Heroes and Villains campaign next week because we'll be doing the web.
oh shit,
Yeah, we're doing the sequel.
fuck.
I
I
figured out
guess
I figured out the story. I just need to do map layouts for uh, what you guys will be seeing, like as the general map, a few combat sesh areas, and the escape map. If you guys
oh,
all manage to survive and all.
all
So
right.
so next
Okay.
week is the Web 2. Haven't figured out the last part of that though.
I assume that the original series, the web, kind of took a while, and the Hell Race kind of speeds up time by a bit.
Well,
Nah,
considering
probably
that the
not.
Web was created last year in the Heroes and Villains campaign, I feel like that it would definitely come out sometime that year in y'all's in that universe, or like sometime next year,
All right.
most likely. But we'll say that it comes out like a year after its initial release, just for the benefit of the
Okay.
doubt.
All right.
So, with that all said and done, let's get back into it. Where we last left off, a lot of interesting things happened. There was an
Fucking
UFO
Robertson. Yeah.
crash, there was aliens attacking the city, all good times.
Not really.
The chaplain nearly died, as well as
Again,
Ghost nearly died.
he got fucking bitch slapped by a fast ass Robertson. Yes.
Alright, so with that said and done, let's get into today's session. A few days passed by ever since those events. Ghost and Chaplain. On one of the days, you do receive word through the news that Dr. Robertson did escape once more, like about less than 24 hours after he was fully arrested again.
I
And
mean, that guy took drugs and roundhouse kicked me. So yeah.
so he's out at large somewhere within the city. Not a whole lot happens in between that event and now the Hell Race. But today is the day of the Hell Race. We see Ghost wake up a little groggy and whatnot. As you see a man wearing the trench coat, his face all covered, and he's leaning against the wall.
Couldn't you just knock at least?
I did.
Really? Since when?
2 hours ago.
Ah, 2 hours ago. Fine. What is it? What do you want?
To give you my ride.
Oh, so, and Ghost just like he just gets up on it, stands up, just, so where is your ride?
Right here. He pulls out uh, a single key, what looks to be a card detector, and it says, just press this button right here, and it'll be summoned. He points like at a weird archaic symbol that's on the key finder, like on the locks and stuff.
Ah, I see.
Also, you're going to need this. He pulls out from his trench coat what looks to be a race car driver suit. You're going to need these if you're going to go driving through hell.
I assume that protection is needed when driving through a fiery place or a hellish place. Thanks.
No problem.
Hmm. All right.
And before you go, he puts his hand on your uh, left hand shoulder and he goes, "Good luck today. You're gonna need it."
Yep. I'm the first race car driver in hell. First race car driver at all. I just hope this be the last. If I do win, of course.
Good luck. As soon as he says good luck, you see him like vanish, and you see like the chaplain like coming in through the door.
He's still a tall motherfucker.
Yep. Oop. Almost forgot to switch it over to the scene. Whoopsie. Anyways.
Were you, Jonas? Were you visited by the unnatural again? At this point, do you really need to ask? I suppose I do not. Well then, just come downstairs if you are ready. I do believe something is afoot, and I would like if you told me the truth. Right. And so the chaplain went downstairs, and Jonas just brushes his teeth. Morning procedures.
Alright, Jonas. As you brush your teeth, you hear from behind you, "Well, well, well, challenging the Ripper so soon?"
I'm not challenging the Ripper unless he is too is driving.
He will be driving for sure.
When did this Ripper came from? What, the early Victorian era? Era? What would he know about driving?
He's been alive for that long, honey.
Uh,
She just like basically like seductively like place her finger on your neck and like draw it down your chest and stuff.
I'm gonna have to ask you to respect the 5 foot rule, please. And Jonas just presses his toothbrush against her.
As you're trying to place your toothbrush to her, it basically goes right through her, and she goes, "Did you really think I was going to be here?"
At this point, I don't even know. I don't even try to understand it at this point. I just need to focus on the race.
Oh, you are probably gonna die. Considering that there are 16 combatants, including your team.
Well, if it means getting rid of you, bothering me, I say it's worth it.
Oh, you won't get rid of me that easy.
Yeah, whatever. Jonas just spits back in water. He just like go trying to leave.
Alright, you leave the room and you see, like, Jet just, like, she has her eyes, like, kind of, like, narrowed And she goes, "Who the hell are you talking to?"
I'm talking to myself.
Anyways, this world is weird.
Oh, really? What gave it away?
Well, the fact that people have superpowers and we're not getting torn up by, you know.
You say that as if that's the normal occurrence. We all know that you once lived in a normal Earth until they happened.
Yeah.
Well, other than the superpowers, your place is being stormed by aliens. So is it really that different? Are we really? Is our world really that different?
Yes.
No, forget I asked. I'm going to head downstairs.
Right. Hey, you look tired today. Are you alright?
Oh, I'm always tired for a little big event. Let's just say, it's a visitation. I was
Okay.
invited somewhere.
She just basically shrugs, goes into the bathroom, closes it, and you just basically hear the shower running.
Hmm. So Jonas just goes downstairs, making sure he's clutching the handles very carefully this time.
Okay?
And you can just see the chaplain just like sitting there on the couch, or his arms crossed.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mr. Chaplain, you wanted me to tell the truth? I suppose I'll tell the truth. Apparently, I was invited to a hell race. A hell race. With what?
Didn't you guys already go through this conversation?
Oh yeah. Oh yes. The hell race. So what was that all about? Well, if you remember the hell race, you would remember that I was invited by a certain someone and to have certain prerequisites. So what you're saying is that you're visited by your sponsor. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, so when do we begin?
Uh,
Today.
it's today within basically the hour.
Ah, oh shit. We start our next hour today. Oh, perhaps you should eat then. Yes, that's what I was going to do. And so Jonas just like basically goes to his fridge, scrounges, and Chaplin just what would the Chaplin do? I suppose he just start going to his quote unquote room, which is would be the garage, and he just starts a meditative prayer.
Chaplain, as you enter the garage, you hear, "Hey, buddy."
Hmm? Oh,
You.
little man.
Yeah, it's the little guy again. Hey,
Whoa,
down here.
there you are.
Okay, so good news and bad news.
Well, do tell the good news then.
Good news is there's a way for you to get back.
Merrily.
Bad news is uh it's gonna at least take about 5 years.
I do remember you mentioned of this. I'm not
Yes.
surprised that it takes a while. After all, the anomalies are quite mysterious in their ways. Many
Yeah,
of
the
their
boss
ways.
man just basically royally screwed up. I mean, what was he thinking about creating a sentient time spear?
What? Your boss created the anomalies?
Yeah.
Hmm, strange. How could they exist in our world then?
Well, you see, these time spears exist in all dimensions and realms. It just depends if we were able to get around to, you know, sweeping up the dirt.
Ah, so it's just
And
a wee little things.
basically, your uh, plane of existence and whatnot got overlooked, and, well, your anomalies still exist.
Hmm, I see. Well then, in that case, I will wait until the next 5 years, and until then, I will make sure that I will retain as much stories as I could from this strange world.
Alright.
Goodbye, little one.
This is probably the last time you'll ever hear from me, but hey, who knows? Maybe we'll run into each other. Maybe you'll actually run into the real me.
With time, perhaps, perhaps. The world has always been quite strange. I'm sure that will happen one day, eventually.
Anyways, I better get going before boss knows what I'm up to.
Ah, farewell, farewell.
Good luck.
Hmm. Chaplain
You
nods.
you see him basically like poof into non-existence as you basically are still in the garage and whatnot.
So he just pretty much goes business as usual and just start doing a ritual, which pretty much adds smite damage and a 1d20 to his temporary health.
Alright. Do you have any visions when you're usually doing this?
No, it's just a very peaceful kind of deal.
Okay, so then something interesting is going to happen.
All right.
As your character meditates and whatnot, you find yourself engulfed around in darkness. And you find yourself nowhere.
It's just one of these anomalies again.
Do you look around?
Yeah, I stand up and just walk in one direction.
As you walk in one direction, you don't hear any noise. But you feel as if someone's behind you.
I turn to that direction then.
As you turn, you see what looks to be a man, woman. You're not quite sure who this is or what gender they are. But you see
Well, the
them.
question is, does it have a flower on its face? Does it have like armor, tattered armor, and a mask on its face?
No, it looks more like a scientist. But
Ah,
you
in
can't
that
see
case.
their face. Like,
All right.
there's some type of blur or whiteness around them.
Who are you?
You hear noises as if it were speaking, but you don't know what language this is.
I do not speak your language. I am the chaplain, and I come from the land of the east. Who are you?
You see him basically stop talking for like a second, and he goes, "My apologies, dear chaplain. I
Hmm.
am no man.
You are no man?
I no longer exist, so my name has been forgotten."
Then how are you here talking to me?
I still exist within this place, surrounded by darkness that ever grows darker and darker.
That is tragic. I pity you. How could I help?
There is nothing you can do. Unless you happen to have a rope that is infinity.
I've never heard of a rope that can go on forever, no.
Then you could not help me. For we are falling.
Who? Who was falling?
We are.
But I don't know. I do not know who you are. You are no man, so you say. You do not exist, so you say. But yet here you are, standing. And no man is not a title.
Mainly because my name has been erased.
But do you have a title? Something to go off of? And who is we? I only see you.
He points over to you. You have been touched by the anomalies.
It would not be the first. I will not be the last.
Or so you think.
So, what are you implying? That the anomalies in my world are slowly fading out? That my world is slowly normalizing?
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
Either way, it is a good sign if it do mean that things are becoming normal. So why should I fear if the world goes to darkness, if that's the case?
This is what happens.
Just darkness?
You see him, nod his head, but you're not certain if he nodded or not?
You want me to prevent this darkness from descending to whichever world you're referring to?
Not my world. Our world.
So this world.
Allow me to explain myself. You know how your world still exists.
For that I am certain.
A certain event occurs about few years after your disappearance. And then he points around to him around this world. This is all that's left.
That's impossible. No such force or magic is ever capable of such things. Not even demons. And demons, well, they tend to be weaker in my world, where I came from. So much so any boy whore can kill it.
Yes, but there is a far greater power at play. Keep your
And
eyes open in your world. If you find the man, if you hear the chimes, your world may be the world that you live are currently in may cease to exist. if you run into such a man, do not hesitate, or the world you are in will suffer the same fate.
But I do believe, I do wish to save my world, but you still not have revealed who you are. Are you friend or foe, or merely illusion of my being? Laundry. Excuse me?
Alright?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. He goes, I am your ally.
So you say, but there are many traitors that can simply use words.
If I were a traitor, I would keep you here and make sure you were dead.
So you say, but all I do know is that you are just a figment of my meditative properties.
I am no mere figment.
If you are that powerful, then why are you still here? Couldn't you go somewhere else? Or even better, couldn't you deal with the problem yourself?
I
If
became
you
attached. Even if I could leave, I can only do so much.
like taking unwitting victims,
It's
right?
best for you to leave now before you become what I am. He tosses
Very well.
you what looks to be a necklace or something, and you awaken from your meditative state.
Ugh, I
Uh,
grow tired of these mind games.
as you look at your hand, you do notice that there is an amulet and stuff.
And considering like this is going way beyond than what he bargained for, he just pockets it, but he doesn't wear it or anything else.
Alright, you pocket it. Alright, some time flies by, and you guys go up to the meeting area, and you guys are basically dressed up in your all's flame proof race driving clothes, and you guys see the vehicle that you were lended. Uh, have you watched Mad Max?
Yeah, I watch it.
Okay, so you know the vehicle that the main character used.
Yeah.
Basically, think of the same thing, except it can fit way more people and is way more dangerous.
So it's just twice as spiky.
Yeah, basically. There's also seems to be some railing system on top of the vehicle for the quote protector.
Hmm. This seems to be handy.
Alright, as you guys are basically waiting there, you see what looks to be a gate opening. You see this fiery portal open in front of you.
Ugh. Bit of entrance smudge. I press the car keys.
Okay, the
Oh wait.
vehicle's already there, so
Yeah.
you could start it and whatnot.
Yeah. All right. I decided to wait for if everyone else gets here.
Alright, everyone it basically gets in their positions and whatnot, so everyone's basically set up.
All right. Okay. So Ghost would be driver, and the chaplain would probably be hmm. He will either be on the passenger seat or on the top of the vehicle, you know, grabbing hold. He's either too tall to fit in or just
The chaplain's too tall to fit in.
yeah. So he'll be like on top of it, just holding on.
As you go on, you notice what looks to be ghostly binds to hook your body to the vehicle. So it looks like you're not gonna be falling off, chaplain.
All right. You just hear him just grumble like unnatural aberrations.
Alright, as you go through the portal, you see what looks to be 15 other vehicles. There's one all the way up and ahead. Looks like you see some demons, humans, some dwarves, elves. You see basically a few decent bunch of racers. Oh, by the way, chaplain, you see dark elves in the one of the vehicles. Like it's a fully stylized vehicle for dark elves.
You can just feel his face scrunches up, just like in disgust. Ugh, dark elves. What a hedonistic kind of race.
You do see one other person that you guys would probably all recognize in the 15th spot. You see Dr. Robertson.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Well. If it isn't the wannabe heroes.
This has become a massive joke. Is this a gag or some shit? Did I accidentally go to the wrong race?
No, you're in the right race.
What the hell are you doing here? And what do you want? What do you want from the final prize or some shit?
What I want is what I lost.
What you? Actually, no. I'm not gonna ask. Think of it as respect. All right, sportsmanship.
Well, you better get inside your vehicle. The race is about to be announced. You see him basically climb into his Dr. Eggman's mobile vehicle.
Eggmobile?
Yeah. The flying vehicle that he always uses.
God damn it. What's it with this guy in poultry products?
Anyways, you hear, "Welcome, beauties and gentle beauties!"
Oh, fuck. I recognize that voice anywhere.
And you hear the crowd going wild as this guy is announcing the race.
I remember that voice in the darkest, deepest of my being.
You see what looks to be a humanoid with cat ears, a cat tail, dressed more like a race announcer than, for like sexual pleasure and stuff.
There is a little difference.
Yeah, it's still a little skimpy. The chaplain would have never seen this guy.
But he have seen that kind of stripperific outfits before, and especially stripperific personalities. So he's not really too surprised.
And he goes, "In our first spot, the one and only threatening man in all of the realms, the Ripper!" You hear like massive cheers and whatnot as he basically names them all one by one, and he gets to the 15th spot, and he goes, "In our 15th spot, we have Dr. Robertson." And you see him like basically like put his hands in the air like he's ready for this.
You can just hear Jonas just let's just get this over with. Let's just get
and in the 16th spot, and he looks over to the 16th spot, which is you guys, and he recognizes the vehicle first, but he doesn't recognize you guys because you're wearing the suits. I'm assuming.
Yeah, Jonas is probably hiding behind the wheel anyways.
I don't believe this! I absolutely do not believe this! It's the one, the only legendary racer from the 1938 race!
God, perhaps we should have gone in for a paint job. Should have we, Mr. Chaplin? What? What paint job? Listen.
And you hear, my, this is gonna be one interesting race! Place your bets, everyone! This one's gonna be a doozy!
Here we go.
You see the guy basically vanish, and you see him, like, above you guys over where you see 3 lights. And it's currently on red. And you hear, ladies and gentlemen, please stop your engines! And you hear the massive roar of engines and the idling of the engines and whatnot.
Good thing Ghost is still wearing his earbuds.
Well, the suits were able to do that for you.
Alright. Cool. Alright.
Alright, so before I start saying on your marks, get set, go, here's how this is going to work. I'm going to ask you to make a vehicle check to see how well you are driving. Now, this is going to be every now and again, so keep your eyes open. Or keep your ears open, I guess. This is basically to determine which position you, in the first link, second, third, and fourth. If you manage to get first or tied with first, you win. If not, you lose.
Alright, cool. I already put down vehicle check in my in Ghost's sheet.
Alright. And I'll say for probably the benefit of the doubt, it's probably like dexterity or modifier and stuff.
Alright. Okay. Yeah, alright, there. Vehicle.
I think that makes a lot of sense because you have to be kind of dexterous when you're driving.
Yeah, you got to be like very reactive.
So I think it makes a whole lot of sense. So let's do a simple check with the vehicle check real quick, and then we'll start.
Alright. So you want me to make it a check, right?
Yeah. Vehicle check, please.
There it is.
Alright. Okay. You hear, ladies and gentlemen, stop your engines! And, of course, all the noises and whatnot. And you hear, on your marks! Get set! I need you to roll a vehicle check as soon as I say go.
Alright.
Go! Natural 20! Not bad!
Here we go, baby!
Okay, that's the Ripper. And that's the dog. Actually, wait, I had that the other way around. My bad. That's the Ripper. Okay, you basically slam on the gas pedal. Not like almost as soon as you heard the letter G, and you guys are basically off. You're passing at least a good 5 to 10 other cars, and you start gaining a pretty good lead on the pack. As you enter, I'm going to be nice and say that you entered the 5th position. Dr. Robertson is like right behind you, and you see the Ripper basically falling all the way into last.
Yes. Yes.
Alrighty, and now it's time for the protection roll. You see Dr. Robertson right behind you, and you see him like press something, and uh, Chaplain, you see what looks to be a missile heading towards your vehicle.
They fire projectile at us, Jonas. Not so loud, damn it! They can't know my name. So what actions could the chaplain do against this missile?
Okay, as you try to figure that out, you see a panel appear in front of you. You see what looks to be a shield and a sword, and they're two different buttons.
I choose shield.
As you choose shield, you see what looks to be a. You see this shield basically form around not only you but the entire vehicle. As you see the missile hits the shield, you see the shield immediately dissipates afterwards.
That cannot be good.
The missile doesn't hit you guys, but you used one charge with the shield. Oh, just as reference, you get 12 charges with both buttons.
Alright, 12 charges with what?
With both buttons. You used one charge with the shield, so you only have 11 charges with shield, and 12 charges with the attack.
Alright. There we go. I wrote it down.
Alright. You basically are in 5th place. You're doing a pretty decent job. You see the guy in front of you is deploying some type of landmines in front of you.
Oh, shit.
So I need you to make another vehicle check.
Oh my god!
Another natural 20!
Watch I get a 1 on the first place.
Okay, Jonas, you probably have driven through minefields before, so you basically easily drive through all these mines, and you manage to pass the guy that's in front of you. And it's the Dark Elves.
Jones just flips him the bird.
I imagine the chaplain does too.
No, he just gives him the death stare. So he will open his eyes and see if any of them are looking at him, they'll instantly get intimidated. Or
Yeah, one of them is.
Okay, I guess I'll roll intimidation.
Because he's being launched your direction. He did not roll well. He is intimidated, but you see the guy that's on top of their vehicle gets launched over towards you guys. And he's on top.
Right in front of the chaplain?
Not right in front of the chaplain, but more on like the hood.
Okay, so is it a ghost's turn?
I will say it's the chaplain's turn, and I need a roll for Dr. Robertson and the Ripper. Okay.
Alright.
Alright. You see Dr. Robertson kind of pull back at least a few, and you see the Ripper starting to catch up. Chaplain. It's... Oh wait, I forgot to puddle up the initiative thing. Whoops.
Alright, I'm not seeing my character little icon. Hold on.
I see it.
Yeah, my screen is not there. Oh well.
Huh. Weird. Maybe it's because I didn't pull it
Oh,
up at first, so he rolled like. Hmm.
there we go.
Weird.
Yeah, so so Ghost got a 19 in his initiative.
Alright. I'm placing in the Dark Elves initiative, and then I'll be adding yours, because I forgot. Oops. Forgot to put down Ghost. And 19. Alright, so descending order. Alright, Ghost, you're up first.
Okay, so since he's on my hood, I take out my pistol. I'm gonna fire.
Okay, that misses.
Yeah.
As you basically try to shoot him, you see him like do like a matrix dodge on one side. You see he's only holding on with like one hand, but he easily gets back on. And it's now his turn. Alright. He's gonna pull your emergency brakes using Mage Hand.
You little bitch.
So I need you to make I'll say it's you, Ghost, that has to make the save in order to make sure that he doesn't pull the emergency brake.
Should it be a strength check since it's a mage hand versus my strength?
Yeah, it's a straight up check, strike check.
Oh,
So, that's a strike
oh,
save.
should it be? Okay, okay.
All right, 16. He rolled a natural 1 with his check.
The bullets are so scary.
As he goes to try to pull your emergency brakes, he looks up to Chaplain and he remembers the fear, and you just basically smack away his mage hand.
So wait, so is he intimidated?
Oh yeah, he was intimidated before he landed.
Oh boy, is he still on the hood?
Yeah, he's still on the hood.
All right. I guess it's the chaplain's turn, and he's gonna use his mace to swipe at him, swipe him off.
Alright. Make an attack. That will hit him. That would actually hit him off, actually. As you basically hit him in the face, he loses his grip, and you basically run over the guy. So,
Oh dear, we just committed a hate crime.
as you see his body basically being rolled underneath, and you see his body basically mutilated and whatnot behind you.
It's okay. I'm not from this world.
Alright, so Ghost, make another vehicle check.
Please be natural 20, please.
11.
No.
Alright, you start slowing down. Alright, he's gonna be ahead of you. He's gonna be behind you. Alright, you see Dr. Robertson pull on ahead. He's now in first, you're in second. And the
Motherfucker
Ripper's
can
in
fly.
third. As you
That
guys
fucker can
are
fly.
going through this link, you guys find yourselves in the Feywilds. You're still on the road and whatnot, mind you. But you see cameras and whatnot being recording y'all's progress and whatnot. And you see on one of the screens, as you see like people like watching it across, and you hear, "Oh my, what a fantastic race so far!" It's Dr. Robertson in the lead, and he is gaining. The Quick Lightning is right behind, but right behind the Quick Lightning is the Ripper. And oh, he don't look too happy. I wonder what's gonna happen.
I cannot lose this.
Alright. So, Dr. Robertson fires what looks to be a missile barrage, not at you guys, but at the Ripper. So I need to make him do a save in his vehicle. And he rolls a natural 1.
Fuck you, Ripper.
A bit, more focused on you guys. His vehicle gets hit by this missile barrage and his car flips over.
Now that is what I call a victory royale. How do you do, Phil, kids?
Alright, folks, that is 5 down. That is 5 vehicles down, and it's only been 2 minutes.
Alright.
If the Ripper doesn't find another vehicle soon, he's out of the race.
Alright, so yeah, we're just keep moving.
Make
So
another vehicle check with advantage since you're catching the streamline.
Ooh.
22, not bad. Dr. Robertson rolled 4 plus his modifier.
Are you sure it's not a 16 plus modifier?
It's not 16 plus.
Okay.
This is a
All right.
vehicle check. Not his attacking. 2 different things. Alright,
Don't worry,
so you pull ahead against Dr. Robertson. You're now in first. And you see the Ripper basically steal a car and get into another one that was ran by the Dark Elves, and you see they're cut off heads on the hood.
What a grisly sight that is.
And he says, I don't believe this, but the lightning bolt is in the lead. Dr. Robertson is in second, and the Ripper is now back in the race. He has a lot of ground to pick up if he wants to win the race.
Hey, Chaplain, could you try to slow down that flying egg vehicle? And the Chaplain just looks at a button. You mean the sword? Yes, try touching the sword, I guess. And the Chaplain touches the sword.
Alright, who do you want to target?
Dr. Robertson.
Alright, you see what looks to be a machine gun pop out of the freaking back. And you see it aim a laser at Dr. Robertson, and you see it fire.
Pew! So,
he does get hit, but he's not slowing down. He ends up in third to fourth place.
Nice shot there, Chaplain. I aimed? What? Whatever, just keep doing what you do. I need to keep my eyes on the road.
Alright. You guys come to y'all's first obstacle. You see what looks to be a ramp of sorts that's going over a green toxin. So, if you don't make it above a certain level, your car will not jump over and you will slow down.
Can I use my psionic boom to boost my vehicle strength or my vehicle chance?
Yeah, sure, I'll say.
Alright.
Alright, so 18. That will easily jump over the gorge. As you basically are driving, you basically slam on it, Dr. Robinson's going to easily make it over it since he's flying.
Fucking fly.
And, well, the Ripper basically kind of wrecks it into the little toxin.
See, this is why you don't give your elders the reason of the vehicle to drive.
Alright, you see Dr. Robertson gaining back into second. And you see the Ripper basically going off the track and going into the ravine and stuff. And he goes, "Oh, such a shame on the Ripper's part. That's gonna slow him down for sure." And Dr. Robertson is getting on the lightning bolt.
I'm gonna need another of that charge to slow him down, please, Chaplain. Very well. And Chaplain just pressed another attack button.
Alright. Who you go to aim it at?
Robertson. He's
Alright.
probably the only one with us.
Yeah, you guys are at least a good... You guys are definitely leading the pack. Yep, he's gonna pass. You see, as you basically try to shoot him down again with a machine gun, he sees this and he basically does pretty decent maneuvers. He still keeps his place, but he's a little bit further behind you.
Alright,
you guys go through the next gate, and you find yourself in the Underdark.
God damn it, I can barely see in here.
And the track and whatnot is lit up for you guys, so you guys can see.
Okay. And even then, Chaplain probably gives orders to what he sees. He got that extra vision.
Alright, so for the next obstacle in the road, you see what looks to be large boulders and rocks in the middle of the road and whatnot. So I guys need you to make a vehicle check, and I'll do the as you basically see fall. Okay, so is this with a vehicle boon or the psychic boon?
Actually, can I just shoot the rocks? Like blow a hole through?
The rocks are way too big.
Okay. Oh, no, I'll just make it right.
You've already rolled the check. That will pass.
Yeah.
The 16 passes.
Oh, okay.
Alright, you basically swerve in between the rocks. Time to roll for the Ripper. He rolled an 8, so he gets slowed down by the rocks. He's easily in last place right now.
Gotcha. Don't teach all.
And Dr. Robertson is easily flying around the rocks and dodging the rocks that are coming from the ceiling.
Perhaps the old man should have afforded a helicopter. This is getting ridiculous.
And he's catching up with you. He's like right next to you.
Is there am I allowed to do anything or?
Yeah, you're allowed to do things.
Well, since he's right next to me, I suppose I just
he's like, okay, imagine that you're on top of the vehicle, Chaplain. His vehicle is right next to yours. It's about 5 feet away from the vehicle itself and in the air.
I could pull off something strange, or I should go for the mundane. You know what? Nah, I don't think that. I'm just gonna try to attack with the vehicle's weapons.
Alright.
Oh, wait, should I roll for a vehicle's weapons attack?
No, I made it as a save.
Okay.
And he fails that save. you see the bullets basically hit into his vehicle, and you see it hits something critical, and he starts slowing down. He ends up back in like 5th place, and you see like the Ripper right behind, at least a couple cars behind him. And he goes, "Ooh, such a tragedy with the rocks. Oh, that took out almost the rest of the racers. But the Lightning Bolt is still in the lead." Alright, so as you guys pass through another gate, you guys are now at the top, what looks to be in hell. And I need everyone, specifically Ghost and Chaplain, to make a wisdom saving throw.
Alright, that's for Ghost.
Okay? Okay. Chaplain, you want to hurt Ghost. You hear the idea of hurting Ghost, but you're pushing it to the back of your mind. You got other things to worry about. Ghost, you hear the idea of crashing your vehicle, but you manage to press on.
Chaplin just gets on his knees, and just is putting himself in a hunkering position. It's just avoid doing anything that could cause harm.
Alright. Now the Ripper gets to roll with advantage since now he's in his home turf. Alright, so 13 plus his modifier, and... Alright! So, make another vehicle check.
Alright.
21. Alright, you're in the lead. You still are leading the pack. You see basically Dr. Robinson gain back into 2nd. And you see right behind Dr. Robinson is the Ripper. And you see a lot of cars basically destroyed. It's only you 3 left.
God damn it. What will it take to kill this thing?
Alright. So, as you guys are going throughout the bouts of hell, you guys see the finish line. It's so close. It's within sight, but there is one last obstacle and whatnot. You see what looks to be lava falling from the ceiling that goes right in the middle of the road. Basically, the lava is wide enough to where even if you did went around it, it'll slow you down. And if you go right through it, there is a possible chance of your car being destroyed. So,
Chaplain, activate the shield. We're going through it. By your orders. And so Chaplain does. He activates the shield.
alright. So, I'll keep the vehicle check as is, so you won't have to make another one.
Alright.
Alright, so the Ripper rolled a natural 1.
This poor Ripper.
You see him basically go off-road, and you see him like go around it, but looks like that vehicle basically loses an axle and just stops in mid-place. While you see Dr. Robertson basically go through it as well, you see this energy shield like form around him and his vehicle as he goes through too. It is neck and neck. It's back and forth. It's Dr. Robertson. It's you guys. It's Dr. Robertson. It's you guys. And it's so close. So I need you to make one last vehicle check.
All right. May I use a psionic boon?
Yes, you may.
All right. Here we go. This is gonna be hell. This is gonna be hell in my mind, but
20.
yay.
Now time to roll for Dr. Robertson.
Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. Come on, Chaplain, pray with me.
Alright. So allow me to describe what's going on.
Yes.
Alright, it is back and forth, back and forth. The finish line is so close. And you hear, I don't believe it! I don't believe it! The winner is, as the both of you cross the finish line, and it goes, a tie!
Oh, that? Only to make it a tie? God damn it. God damn it.
He rolled just one under you, so...
You know what? I'm not mad, actually. I'm glad. I wouldn't mind if I lost anyways.
As you guys basically finish and whatnot, you hear, yes! Yes! As you basically see Dr. Robertson land his vehicle, and he goes, and you see his evil demeanor kind of get washed away. Jonas, you feel whole again. You feel better, lighter. You got your soul back. You are no longer soulless.
But Chaplain, what would he wish for? To be honest, he wouldn't wish anything.
I'll just say you get some cash.
Yeah, he wished for money.
No,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
if you, in the case of
yeah.
you don't wish for anything, you just get some cash.
Yeah, it's fair. It's Chaplin's kind of soulless like that.
And you hear, yes, I'm back to normal. No more Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of crap.
And Joe's just like breathes heavily, like as if he's like taking his first gasp of real air, of pure, no, not pure oxygen, just fresh air. It feels good.
Dr. Robertson, after he basically landed his vehicle, and he looks happy. And you see him like come up to you guys, and he goes, I apologize for whatever problems I may have caused. I was not fully in control of my insanity.
I would have guessed. Honestly, if I had known, I probably would have dropped the race entirely. Well, regardless, it's good to be back to our normal selves, especially me, except for that guy over there, as he just tilts his head at Chaplin. Chaplin just like a bit too busy climbing down. It's a big truck.
Alright, as you see Chaplin climbing down, you see the Ripper like cross the finish line, and you see him like crash over an edge.
You just crash into the audience.
No, and you hear from Dr. Robertson, uh-oh. That's not a good sign.
He's not exactly the good winner, good loser kind of type either.
You see, you guys basically go along with him, and you see that the Ripper is starting to basically cause ripples in the fabric of space and time. He's going to destroy the universe.
Can destroy the universe, but he can't drive a car. Imagine that.
Alright,
Well,
so do
perhaps
you
we
guys
should
stop
leave.
him?
The chaplain certainly does. Like, he doesn't know what the hell's going on. Just that whatever's happening is not good.
Alright, it's time to actually show you the map. Give me a second. Where did I place it? I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Allow me to reveal y'all's battle. Give me a second.
Give me a hot minute.
Alright. Do you see the map?
Yeah, I see it.
Alright. So, Dr. Robertson is not going to join this fight, but your tiefling friend is.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Alright. You see the Ripper, his back is turned from you. You see him, like, cut at this thing. You see him, like, with every cut, it tears a hole. You see it splits in fabric of space and time. Five. Yeah. Maybe. Alright, so let's get this battle underway. This is going to be a very quick battle, hopefully.
Hopefully. Well, especially with the tiefling here. Haha. Haha.
Alright. Descending. Alright, Chaplain, you're up first.
Alright.
You see the Ripper
Chaplain.
basically turn around and come to he's facing you. And he goes,
Alright.
"It's time to end this madness." As you see his blade glow an ever brighter red.
Alright. So here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. So, Okay. First of all, he's gonna cast judgment on the Ripper as a free action. So
Okay?
you can just see this chaplain just point, just open his, just well, doesn't open his eyes, but he just points. It's just suddenly things get a bit heavier in a sense. And then, as his actual action, he start not chanting, but more like a sermon.
Mm-hmm.
So which pretty much gives us a free point in any ability. And so long as Chaplin is focusing on his sermon, all in any conditions are like, well, most conditions are they're immune. He will be. He will be. I mean.
All right. As the end of your turn, you see the Ripper get a little slightly more sluggish and whatnot. And you see the Tiefling basically rush on up and perform Savage Beatdown. If you don't know what this is a little feature that I created for this character. If you guys want to know.
Alright.
Alright. Savage Beatdown. Whenever facing him, I will attack him not once, but 4 separate times. And do 1d100 per hit.
Oh my dear Lordy Lou. Oh!
Alright, you see him basically punch the Ripper in the face. No problem. And he goes, "This is for my sister!" And you hear, with another swing, "This is for my mother!" You see the Ripper basically now hurt. You see him actually getting hurt. "This is for my father! And this is just for me!" Now time to roll for the hundreds. So, this is gonna be fun. Now, I know this is... Okay, so... Whoops. 91. 31. 31 again.
Oh my god.
And 11. That's more than enough. You see this slash basically punch into this guy. He is ripping off the Ripper's arm and whatnot. You see him rip off the arm that was holding the blade. You see the guy basically punch him in the face more than once, and he kills the Ripper.
Oh. The chaplain just stops chanting all of a sudden. Oh, it seems like our work is not needed at all.
And you see the slasher pick up the knife and snap it in two.
Oh.
You see him toss the blade into the fiery pits below to be melted, to never be used ever again. And he goes, "We're done here." As he heads towards the gate.
You see Chaplin and just Jonas just stand there, agaped.
Yeah, how do you guys react to the whole situation there?
You know, Chaplin turns to Jonas. Is he from the West? Is he a man from the West? What the hell? What are you talking about? And this is the point where uh, Jonas realized that his voice tones is back, his passions are back. But regardless, what are you talking about? West? Only a man of the West can be that brutally savage and dangerous, yet so precise.
Alright,
Though I never
so
seen him beat me.
this is kind of where we're going to end the session for today.
Yay!
So yeah, very quick.
Hooray! We did it! We did it!
Yep,
Why would Simos just start playing Dora song?
yep.
Dora,
Alright,
Dora, Dora, the Explorer.
let me do the send off. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you like this kind of content, please do what you guys do. And until then, I'll see you guys. I'll see y'all mates next time. Bye.